people know what they want. A lot of people right now don't know what they want because the playing field has changed so drastically over
Yes.
the last several years. As I was saying, the corporate culture has completely changed, where corporations are letting people maybe go down to 3-day work weeks and work from home in them a large part. And that creates a new work life balance. And then it helps you focus on your health. And people's an idea of what they want is changing a lot. So how do we get more specific on this or that, or yes or no? I mean, how do you really fine tune it?
Yeah, that's a fantastic question. And it's a little confusing for people, especially when they've been, reading books about the law of attraction or, listening to different recordings, because a lot of teachers will say, look, you don't need to know how it's going to happen. You don't even need to know what it looks like. You go, well, how am I supposed to know what it is that I want? So this is what I recommend. Yes, it's great to know the macro things in the beginning. Maybe what you want is a successful business. You may have absolutely no idea what that business is right now, but you don't need to know that right now. All you need to know is I want a business, and then you start to drill down. So when I'm helping people make their mind movies, there's 5 different types of affirmations that I recommend they include, which comprehensively describes this future. So the first thing is, what is it that you want? Now, again, you don't have to be too specific, but it could be, I want, a fulfilling career. I want an outrageously successful business. I want a loving and passionate relationship. I want optimal health with lots of vitality. You can write that as your what. Your next type of affirmation is what life looks like now that you have that. So how does having this now change your life? How does it change your day? What are the things that you are doing? What are the things that you can afford? So write those things down as well. The next type of affirmation is what I call your why affirmation. So why do you want it? Like, why are you going through the extra effort to create this future? And when I think about my whys, I think about 3 things. I think about the people that I'm serving.
Hmm.
I think about the people that I love, and then I think about me. Like I have one girlfriend who wanted a successful business, so she could afford to have a massage every week. you
Oh,
know,
I
so
see. I see. Yes.
so it
Yeah.
could be little things like that, like whatever, or I want to send my kids to college, or I want to make sure our family vacation somewhere in the world fabulous once a year, or whatever that is. The next thing is what I call actions. So, what are the things I need to add to my daily practices? Are there things I need to be doing to make sure I can create this particular goal? And then the last type of affirmation, which is really important, is our thoughts, our thought affirmations. So, how do I need to change the way I think to be able to create or to become this person that I need to become?
That's important. That's very important. Like, give me an example of that.
Yeah, so what we do know is that thoughts create things, and our thoughts have got us exactly where we are right now. So if we're not
Hmm.
happy with that, the good news is that we just have to change our thoughts. I mean, amongst other things. So, how does a wealthy person think? So, they're not thinking, oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to pay the bills at the end of the month. They're like, how do I make my money work for me? Money flows to me easily, and effortlessly. When you're looking at things like health, I love getting up and exercising in the mornings. Now, when I first made my first health mind movie, I did not love getting up in the mornings and exercising. But when I'm watching my mind movie and I'm really putting myself into, well, I want to feel that, I want to, I want to love that, then that starts to change my behavior in the way that I feel. So, really thinking about it, and being aware of any negative thoughts that are coming up. And I touched on this before. We have all this old programming that we adopted along our life, where maybe we think that we don't deserve love, or that we'll never be successful because no one we know is successful. These thoughts are not getting us to where we want to be. So if we wanted to release those thoughts, what are we going to replace them with? Something like, I deserve all the love and success in my life. I have everything within me to be able to create the life that I want. And when you can really focus and visualize yourself thinking these thoughts and seeing how that they positively influence the outcomes that you have in your life, it really helps you to easily adopt these new behaviors and thought patterns.